And I'm here with Eduardo
Verastegui.
Verastegui.
Eduardo Verastegui. Perfect. You did it better than me.
Thank you so much. Here at Turning Point, Sound of Freedom. So amazing. I personally went to the theater on 4th of July. It was phenomenal. What has the response been?
You know, I am living a miracle right now. I am following the American dream because, you know, I'm a Mexican filmmaker, two Mexican filmmakers, Alejandro Monteverde, the director, and myself, the producer. We moved to America. He moved to Texas, I moved to Miami, then to Los Angeles almost 21, 22 years ago. He didn't speak English, I didn't speak English. Then we connect and we opened a production company in 2004, and we haven't stopped working since 2004 all the way till today. We produced a movie called Bella, a pro-life, powerful pro-life film. Then we did Little Boy, and now Sound of Freedom. So it's been 20 years of working. And now we are living the beautiful American dream. We're holding the American dream. I'm so grateful to this nation to open the door to my dreams. This nation has been such an amazing blessing in my life. And I knew the film will touch hearts, but it's outside of our hands. When you finish the film as a filmmaker, it's the distributor, and they all rejected it.
And that's the whole thing. The film was ready to go 5 years ago, correct?
Well, I met Tim Ballard 8 years ago.
Okay.
But we finished the film almost 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago. And it was owned by Fox Latin America. I made a beautiful deal with them. You know, it was the movie, a documentary, a TV series, but then Disney bought Fox, and they own our property. And when I wanted, to rescue the film from them, because they told me this movie is not for us, and so, well, give it to me. Yes, but you owe us money. I know, but you owe me too a documentary, a TV series. Well, we're not interested in that. Well, then let's negotiate. So it took me 1 year to finally take the movie out of Disney. After that, start knocking doors again. Nothing. I almost sold the movie to someone. Nothing happened. I was like, after more than 3 years, you know, you have two options. Either you give up or you don't give up. I choose the second one because when you're working on something that is designed to save lives, you can never give up, right? Because this is the exercise that I did every day, and I still do. I close my eyes every day, and I always think about this. What if this is my son? What if this is my daughter? What if this is my nephew, my niece? What would I do? I will stop everything that I'm doing, and I will hope the entire world will stop everything they're doing so they can help me to find my child. Well, that's my motivation. I don't need this tragedy to happen to me to wake up. I received this information, thanks be to God, because Tim Ballard told me about this in details, what these kids are going through in the world. This is a global problem, especially U.S. and Mexico. U.S. is the number one consumer of child sex in the world, and Mexico is the number one provider. I love Mexico. I love America. We need to make Mexico and America free again. And that's why I was praying to God, please send an angel to rescue this film. An angel studio show up.
The Angel Studios. So why was it held back? I don't understand that part of it. Who does not want this film to be seen?
You know what? I don't know. I wish I could have evidence. All I know is they rejected it. They didn't want it. They just told me this is not for us. You know, other people, other experts, nobody will see a film about child trafficking. I think you wasted good intentions, but you know what? Nobody will see this film. Okay, next door. No, this is not for us. Next door. You know what? This is not a good business for us. Okay, next door.
Yeah.
And then I thank God now. It was very sad. Now I'm very happy, but at that time, I didn't see the light. It was very dark. Everything was very dark. You know, my investors are calling me every day. When is the movie coming out? When is the movie coming out? Even though I started doing a tour in Mexico, showing this film to every governor in every state, I was asking them, can you please host a screening and invite every leader from your state? And then at the end, after showing the movie, can we sign an agreement where we commit to end child trafficking in that state? At least I was doing something, because I said the kids cannot wait any longer. I have to do something. And while I was doing that, I was experiencing the rejection of the studios. But I was continuing doing my work, my tour in Mexico. I was, please, this is your children. God's children are not for sale. What else I should be doing? And that's when I got this phone call, and it was meant to be. It was not God's time. This is the timing for this film to come out. And then when we came out on July 4th, you have to understand, I signed the contract with Angel Studios just 4 months ago.
That's amazing.
4 months ago.
Unbelievable.
I didn't even know who they were. They didn't know who I was. 4 months ago, we connect. We signed the deal in 5 days. They said July. I said first, why don't we open this movie on September 15, Independence Day in Mexico, so we can celebrate freedom and we have enough time to prepare. It's a great idea. The next day, they call me, Eduardo, if America is the number one consumer of child sex, it has to be July 4th, Independence Day, but here, not there. We need to shake the conscience of America. We need to tell them, yes, it's okay to celebrate freedom in one hand, but in the other hand, we need to do something to bring freedom back to those children that are not free today. And that's what we did. I just can't believe that Indiana Jones and all these big films were there with so much budget. I mean, I saw this billboard on Sunset.
Yeah.
Huge billboard in Los Angeles, California of Indiana Jones. I was looking at the billboard, this is before the movie opened, and they said, wow, that budget is the entire budget of our film. And I can't believe the people show up and we beat Indiana Jones. This is the people's movie, not this establishment from Hollywood. This is the people's movie and they show up and I'm so grateful. Please go to angel.com/freedom, buy tickets, and just let's continue this movement.
It's the people's movement. It's the people's movie. Eduardo, thank you so much. Wow.
God bless you.
Thank you.
And remember, God's children are not for sale. Together, we can end child trafficking. God bless you.